Jona Putkivano Kujvaju. I got to tell you, I'm sitting here and feeling a little, feeling a little hard pressed, feeling, feeling a little bit hard pressed. I'm feeling as hard pressed as perhaps a one of those little pieces of a clove of garlic that you put in the garlic press and squeeze it out or something like that. But hard pressed in insofar as what the hell to talk about. That's pretty much it. I don't. I've been sitting here since 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, looking at this. You can see I brought in my laptop as opposed to my I brought in my lap or my desktop. I'm toting my desktop computer here in my car, and it just gives a better it gives me a better working environment, if you will. But so anyway, I'm just sitting here coding this website for certified transmission, and it's certainly not without its challenges. What I do is oftentimes without its challenges, and interestingly enough, maybe this is my opportunity to have something to talk about for those of you that give a damn. But the challenging situation with Certified is that they are both a national distributor and they also have their own stores or their own shops, if you want to call it. I call it shops. When you think I'm going to find an auto repair shop, you don't think I'm going to find an auto repair store. But for whatever reason, somewhere along the lines, they came up with the name of stores. So I've got to go with what they want. So they have 14 stores that are centrally located in basically Kansas City and Omaha, Nebraska, and then they have distributors around the country. But the distributors around the country are few and far between. For example, they don't have any distributors in Arizona. They don't have any distributors in New Mexico, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, to name a few. They don't have distributors in those areas. But what happens is that I do such a good job. For example, somebody down in Louisiana or Arizona or Alabama or something, they go online and try it yourself. Go online and do a Google search for something like rebuilt Dodge transmissions or Dodge rebuilt transmissions or something like that. Just Google the model of your car, or the make of your car rather, and rebuilt transmission. And chances are you'll see certified transmission somewhere on that page in the results. Well, what's been happening is that people down in the Big Easy or people in New Mexico, they'll be doing a search for a transmission and they'll come across the certified website. And when they do, they start looking for a phone number. They start looking for a phone number and they'll find the first phone number that they can find and call to get a price. Well, what happens is they end up calling the internet's a really big place, and they'll end up calling from Albuquerque over to Kansas City, price shopping, and they're taking up valuable time of the certified staff. So I figured out a solution, and it's a rather interesting solution. I wrote a program that when you go to the website, I know within a reasonable amount of distance where you're located. I know where you're located. There might be a little bit of a variance, but give or take 5 or 10 miles, I know where you're located. So basically, the way that I'm programming the website is that when you land on that website, I take your location and I calculate the distance to the nearest certified store. Are you this close to the nearest certified store, or are you that far from the nearest certified store? If you're this far, okay, if you're this far from the nearest certified store, I ain't going to show you no phone number. I'm not going to show you jack. Nothing. You're not going to see a phone number. If you're, maybe I should show them Skip Smith's phone number. That would be an idea. Yeah, if they're this far from the nearest certified store, I'll put in a little call 24/7 and I'll put Skip Smith's phone number. That'll go over real well, don't you? Don't you think? I could see Skip Smith, I could see Skip sitting there in his man cave and the phone rings. Yeah, I'm looking for a 68 RFE transmission for my Dodge. You got anything in stock? Skip would say, who the hell is this? What the hell are you talking about? 68 R, 68 what? Something like that. But maybe that's what I'll do. I'll put Skip Smith's phone number on the website if they're not anywhere near a certified store. But anyway, so that's basically what I'm doing. I'm calculating distances between markers on a map, and it's a challenge to say the least. But anyway, I'm always up for a challenge. So what else is on my mind? Not a whole heck of a lot else. It's cold down here. God, I pity the people that are coming down here from up north to go to spring break and think they're coming down to the Florida sunshine. There's sunshine. There's no shortage of sunshine. But boy, the temperatures are in the low 50s, and with the wind chill factor, it feels like it's in the mid 40s, maybe even the low 40s sometimes. Early morning, it feels like it's in the low 40s. And it's like, that ain't no stinking Florida weather. But anyway, so that is, that's pretty much on my mind. Today is Wednesday, I think. And I've got, 3 more nights, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I got 3 more nights to decide what I'm going to do. And I don't know, to be quite honest with you. Part of me says just bite the bullet, drive north 15 hours, pick up my camper in Youngstown, and hightail it back. And another part of me says go up there and spend a little time, take my mom to dinner, take my mom out to dinner and go call on some of my clients. And speaking of which, I just picked up another client from Facebook, Milavoy Automotive, or Milavoy Tire and Automotive. They're out of Bensalem. It's one word, Bensalem. Bensalem, Pennsylvania. Bensalem, Pennsylvania. So I just picked up another client out of Bensalem, Pennsylvania. He found me on Facebook. I think the last 5 clients I've gotten, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 clients I've gotten off of Facebook in the last month or two. And these are just people reaching out to me, not people that I'm out there proactively searching. But anyway, so I just picked up a client north of Philadelphia, and I could drive up and get my camper and go over that way, and then drop down through Baltimore and then down through the East Coast back to Florida. But it's so damn cold up there. It's so damn. Oh, there's a notification on my computer. It's probably somebody else that wants a website, whatever that. No, it's just a Facebook notification that it's somebody's birthday. But anyway, so I'm just really I'm hard pressed insofar as what to do, and I just don't know. I really don't know. I've thought about driving up, over to the nearby airport and parking my car and catching a flight over to California and maybe a flight over to Maui or something like that. But that's too much effort, just too much effort. What I really need to be doing right now is just focusing on this. And interestingly enough, while you go to a website and this is what you see, this is what I see. Just lines and lines of code. You see? Lines and lines of code. So anyway, so that gives you a little bit of insight into the life of Tom. So I did do a video yesterday. Skip was kind enough to loan me a GoPro, a GoPro camera, and I went out and I did a little walk and talk in the neighborhood. But it's a rather big file, so I'll upload it overnight tonight. But that's basically about it, folks. That's all that's on my mind today. I know there's some of you out there that for whatever reason, like to get your daily dose of Tom. But anyway, so I just thought I'd check in, and everybody have a great day. Okay, have a great day. And as my dad used to say, I love you. I love you all. All right.